they were able to get the C-bin in, or get the C-bin mesh out. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see Phoenix Robotics out of DeBartolo High School in Tampa, Florida. So DeBartolo on your left, on your right, you're going to be seeing the Tecxotic team from Mexico. So we have them here on the deck right there. There they are on the deck. So on the deck, you have our team from Mexico and the team from DeBartolo and Tampa. So actually not that far. They're probably at the same latitude. They just have the Gulf of Mexico around them. So they just have the Gulf of Mexico. So you'll be able to see how they're doing. Let's see what they're doing underwater now. So underwater, we have both teams. We have the Tecxotic team on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side, the team from Tampa, DeBartolo High School. Francis Parker is also over at Station 1, so we're going to actually go over there. I see them all. We have a good view of them from the Trident. So Brian on our Trident has a really good view. They can't knock that sponge tower over. Let's see how they're doing.
1, 2.
Oh,
1,
there
2.
they are. They knocked that sponge tower over. They were trying to get that sponge without knocking it over, but it did come down there. So this is Francis Parker School out of Chicago, Illinois. They're doing a pretty good job here. They were trying to get that sponge tower. We just want them to take the top one without knocking it over, just to show that they have some control over their vehicle. Unfortunately, we were not able to get that done by Francis Parker, but they're still doing a pretty good job here. You could see this ROV right here. I bet you they don't have, the total cost of their system was about $1,800. So $1,800 for this system. And so as this comes up, you can actually see that they did put a lot of effort into this. I think their thrusters are probably the most expensive part of their vehicle, though. Their thrusters being the most expensive part of their vehicle. Let's go back to see how the Tecxotic team is doing. We saw them earlier. This is the Tecxotic team at Station 2. We watched them earlier, and they ran out of time. If you remember that, Patrick. They ran out of time when they deployed their mini ROV. I don't think they got their mini ROV. And there's a dive weight there. Oh, I bet you that was for they've already gotten the ghost net up.
Right.
Oh, they're holding the ghost net. You see that? It's actually hanging below. The ghost net, they actually have the ghost net right now. It's hanging below.
Yep. And they're bringing it back to the surface.
They are bringing it back to the
I
surface.
see the hand in the water there.
So, yep, hand in the water, waiting. So there we are with our picture-in-picture. You can see their tether manager waiting. There they are. Good job there by the Tecxotic team. Okay, that's the pin. That's the ghost net. Very good. And down goes the ROV. Now you will notice that their ROV isn't going down with anything. But you saw the team like Seal Robotics, how they never went up and down empty-handed.
No, they always had 2 or 3 things going on.
They always had 2 or 3 things, because that is a little bit of a waste. They could actually take down one of the eel trap and leave it down there while they're waiting, right? So that eel trap could be down there. So there are times when you come up, and sometimes you want to be as efficient as possible.
Right.
So
and even if they did something like take the eel trap and the quadrat down at the same time on the first run, and as they pass the eel trap, drop the replacement, and then lay the quadrat, come back around, pick the other one up, and then on your way up, pull the connector.
Exactly.
And grab the other the screen, and then take that all back to the surface. So it's all about choreography. If they're well choreographed, and I know working offshore, we become very well choreographed in every step that we do underwater. We still have to make it up sometimes, but most of the time, it's a nice
The
flow.
choreography does work. It does work. And we see that here they were able to take a piece of coral out of the nursery, and let's see if they could transplant it onto those yellow mats.
Right, but Joey just didn't do anything.
Sure.
Enjoying the play.
So here we are. Good job. You can actually see their cameras. They're running 4 cameras, I believe.
Yeah, they've got it built into a case, it looks like.
So let's see if we could actually watch them get that in.
They're lined up pretty well. Whoop, missed it.
No. This is hard. I think that's only like an inch pipe.
Well, it's 1 inch
Oh,
pipe and
yeah.
a little over a 1/4 inch in the pin that goes in there.
Yeah.
It's just taken.
But they are nice and slow and methodical and
Did it right away. I don't know.
doing very well.
Oh, missed it. So let's go ahead and move on over to Station 3. We'll get the blue ROV over at Station 3. And as we move over there, we'll see where DiBartolo is going. It looks like they're coming up to the surface right now. And they're going to be doing a tool change here. We see the ROV up at the surface. And I see tools. Do we see some tools coming in and out? Or are they having some problems? Oh, I see a bike pump. Oh, you see the bike pump? That's coming. It looks like they have one pump going in, one pump coming out. So they are pumping something up. Do you see that there? I'm curious about what that is. Oh, I see it right on the top of their ROV. They have an active ballast system that they're able to pump. There it is, right at the top. You see it in the center there, right at that top corner of the ROV. They're doing some testing. They're having some issues. But yes, they do have an active ballast measurement or an active ballast device there. That's how they come up and down. They seem to have fixed whatever issue they were having.
So fun, I'm gonna jump in. Why can't I?
All right, let's go back down underwater and see where we are. Now we're going to go back to the sea-bin. It looks like we're going to be doing the sea-bin right now. And the sea-bin task, it looks like they're going to have to, they still have the connector in there. They're going to have to pull the connector.
I'm gonna jump on.
It's on the right. You know, to your right, all the way right. Just the middle one. So they periodically load for some people and don't for others.
So they are now,
Okay, I'm meeting up in old space.
they are now pulling the controller or pulling the connector. Again, this is DiBartolo High School out of Tampa Bay, Florida. Pulling, there they are. Good job. Good job, Phoenix Robotics, getting your connector out. So now they need to pull the dirty mesh out of that Homer bin. They'll pull that dirty mesh out of that sea bin. There we go. See the connector flying out. Oh, wow. That was almost looked like the right height and everything for that to fly out. Good job there. So we have the sea bin coming out, and we'll get the new one being placed in, as well as the new connector. Good job there, Phoenix Robotics. So Phoenix Robotics doing a good job. They're going to replace the new connector. You see that new connector tool going on at the surface. In the background, we see Tecxotic moving the new eel trap. They have the new eel trap. They'll move that into place. So there we go. We have our 2 vehicles there. The blue ROV getting us a really good look at our two vehicles in the water. There is a Phoenix Robotics. They're picking up a clean mesh trap that they're able to picking up a clean mesh trap that they are able to put into the sea bin. So they are going to move that up to the sea bin. The Tecxotic team, not quite sure what they're working on. They might be doing some mapping. They might be coming up after some ping pong balls. You know, I haven't seen as many teams go after the ping pong balls. I'm not sure if I've been missing it or if they just haven't been doing it. You know, it's something, it seems like an easy task, but it might take time and it might not be worth the points. So a lot of teams out there, not sure again if they do it without me seeing it or if they're just not doing it. You see the Tecxotic team here at the surface. They're definitely working on a little bit of a tangle. Not sure if that's, oh, the mini ROV is being deployed. Mini ROV is being deployed on the Tecxotic team. Let's stick with that. The blue ROV's got a good view. You could see them driving that mini ROV on the ground there. Oh, that's a fantastic vehicle. Look at that mini ROV go. So that mini ROV is now down at the beginning of the drain pipe. It needs to go in and get its Raman spectroscopy sample at the end. It's having some problems getting in the drain pipe though. Oh, there it is. Oh, almost in. Almost in. The mini ROV doing a great job here, the team from Mexico. Are they able to actually get it in the pipe? Let's see, from the top screen there, it looks like the pilot on the left is actually controlling the mini ROV, while the pilot on the right is controlling the ROV. So, and you see the judge timing on the left-hand side, the tether manager, a lot of action there that you see from our picture-in-picture here. So, are they able to get in? Oh, their vehicle might be too big. Not sure if it could get in. It's having some issues getting in there. A lot of time, that's true. A lot of time being taken here by this. But I know this is towards the end of their run. They have scored a lot of points already. Are they able to get that mini ROV in? Still working. Oh, it looks like we had a pilot switch controllers. They switched controllers. So the pilots actually swapped controllers. We have a different pilot now piloting the ROV, and another pilot moving the mini ROV. So yeah, it does look like they do have. They're trying to get a little help maybe from that ROV. Can they get that in? Good job here. Good job here with this teamwork between the mini and the regular ROV. Are they going to get it in? Are they're just going to shove it in? Trying to shove it in right now. Are they able to get it in there? And the answer is no. It doesn't look like they're in a real high drama here with this. Can the Mexican team get this in? Tecxotic, get it in there. No, get it in there.
Seems like it lacks maneuverability.
You know, I think it might be a size issue. I think that vehicle just might be a little too big, that mini ROV. That mini ROV, I think they're coming back up. I think we're running out of time here. Again, the running. Our three teams now are coming up out of the pool.